So about 2 weeks ago, I went and got myself a new phone, and that new phone is the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Now, I've been playing around with it for the past couple of weeks or so. I've been playing around with different things on it, and I think I don't know. I kind of still have mixed feelings about this, and I can just show you right now. I kind of have mixed feelings about this phone, and because I am in a trusted place, I can just swipe up and unlock without having to use my fingerprint. Now, of course, the GoPro is not doing the screen any justice whatsoever, but it is an absolutely beautiful, gorgeous display. I mean, say what you will about Samsung, there's one thing they definitely get right, and that is displays. It is a very smooth display that runs 60 hertz. I mean, too bad they didn't go with 90 hertz this time around. There are some other flagship phones that are doing 90 hertz, but of course Samsung decided not to go with that this time around. I'm not really sure why. But overall, any kind of content, whether it's Netflix, YouTube, whatever you may be watching, Instagram videos or whatever the case may be, all the content on this phone is just absolutely beautiful. And if you look at the back of the device, just show you here, if you look at the back of the device, it has this aura glow. If the light hits it the right way, I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but if the light hits it the right way, you can literally see like this aura glow, sort of a rainbowy effect that's happening, and this is just absolutely stunning. And of course I had to go and get a transparent case for it, because what is the point of getting a phone that's so shiny and so rainbowy if you're not going to get a transparent phone? The display panel on this is a 6.8-inch AMOLED panel with max resolution of 1440p, which is what I have it set to at the moment. And I can lower that if I want to. I can max out the resolution or lower that if I want to. But I have it set to maximum resolution because otherwise, what else is the point? And a 4300 milliamp hour battery. Now, battery life on this is okay. It's not exactly exceptional. It's not exactly the greatest. However, it does last me an entire day. And this phone, although you can purchase a 45 watt optional charger, but this phone does come with a 45 watt charger. It comes with it comes with an 18 watt charger in the box. And charging is actually very, very fast. I've tested this myself. I've gone from, I would say, about 3% all the way up to 100% in under an hour on a 4300 milliamp hour battery. That is extremely impressive. That is very, very good numbers. But I mean, other than that, overall, of course, it is a very good device. And what Note phone would be complete without an S Pen? And there's the S Pen right there. Unfortunately, I can't take it out right now, only because I don't have a free hand. But I would definitely take it out, and maybe I can. Let's try this. Okay, I'm gonna try and put this down. If I can just, oh my goodness, this is gonna be impossible. Nope, not impossible. Not impossible. I'm just trying to do this with one hand here. Just bear with me for a moment. Oh, there you go. So as soon as you stick the S Pen out, this little menu comes up and it gives you all these options where you can do air doodle and AR doodles and write a note and whatever. Or you can just completely skip that and use like air gestures for the camera, and of course this only works on the stock camera app. It does not work on, which brings me to Google Camera. Google Camera is not officially supported on Samsung devices, so I have it side-loaded because the Samsung stock camera app it's kind of iffy. It's kind of just out there. It sometimes, like, some images will come out really good, some images will come out oversaturated, some images won't come out really that great, and all that jazz. So I side-loaded Google Camera, the Google Camera APK, which so far is working out great. And I'm very impressed with the results, because the camera on the phone itself is very, very nice. But Google Camera, the reason I'm using Google Camera is because Google, say what you will about them, but there's one thing they do right, is cameras. And if there's one thing that Samsung does right, is displays. Because I mean, obviously they have the technology, they have the know-how to make these beautiful displays, and that's how they get these phones to be so great. I have posted a lot of tests on my Instagram page, which I'll link to you in the description here. But overall, I would say, I mean, if I were to rate this phone on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it about maybe a 7.5. 7.5 to maybe 8. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little generous. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. I'm not really sure how this works out, because my thing is, for me, a phone can be Android, it can be iOS. I'm partial to either or. So to me, it really doesn't make any difference either way. As long as the phone has a good camera, because I'm very much into photography as well. I have a full DSLR, a Nikon D3400, but I also use my phone a lot to take pictures as well, because a lot of times it's not really practical to carry around a DSLR, lug around all that equipment. So sometimes the phone will come in handy for that. So my primary thing whenever I'm picking out a phone is always the camera. The camera has to be great. So when I was signing a new contract, because my contract was up, and that's why I was able to get this. When I was signing a new contract, I was kind of on the fence about getting the Note 10 Plus in the first place, because I was thinking between the Pixel 4 XL from Google or between this. So I went with this time around because I wanted to give Samsung another try, because the last Note device from Samsung that I had was the Note 4, and that worked out pretty well for me as well while it lasted. Now, of course, that phone is, I have it here somewhere, but it's pretty much dead. I don't think I can even use it anymore. But overall, I think this is a good phone. It's going to last me for another year or so till I decide to actually get another phone, because I get a new phone almost every year, either on contract or by selling the previous phone and then getting a new one. So far, pretty good experience with the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and let's see how it fares out till next November or December or whenever it is that I decide to get whatever the next phone will be, whatever the next big thing will be as far as the camera is concerned. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one.